Hey Charlotte County, I just wanted to make a quick video and say thank you for your help. A lot of you have seen that I was in the news multiple times this week. The Charlotte County Sheriff is blocking me illegally on their Facebook, even though there's been multiple lawsuits across the nation. In fact, 2 federal lawsuits now. In fact, that's how this got in the news. On my mass email that I do, I have all the emails for Charlotte County Sheriff's, PUNTA GORDA, City Council, PUNTA GORDA, City Council of Charlotte County. I do a mass email when I do a FOIA request, so they know what's going on. And I also put the I put the reporters' emails in there lately too, and they saw that I just sent them a federal lawsuit where the guys, people in a different state, won the right to post on the Charlotte County Sheriff's Facebook page. It is a government-ran entity, which makes it free speech. And this prick is saying that he has rules against free speech, which I don't believe I've read in the First Amendment or the Constitution. And you guys have saw that, and I just want to show you, you are helping me fight his tyranny because you are posting. This is awesome. You're saying, screw you, this is free speech. So you're posting some stuff from my site and I think his site. My site and Ian's site, so they call it freedom, and so this is awesome, and it's sad. And what they're posting, one of those videos that I just posted too. So since all this went on the news, now the sheriff is stalking me. So that's the video that he just posted here. There's 17 cameras. I fear the sheriff and the corruption so much. There's 17 cameras in the house, 2 DVR cameras front and back on the car. I got my phone. I carry other cameras in my man bag. Yes, I got a sling bag. I got so much gear. I gotta have it. And yeah, it's just that bad here. So yes, we have some people that are they saw the reports. They're helping out. Thank you very much. And everybody keep posting, man. This is free speech. And by the way, every single one of you that was blocked, you can also sue them too. They have to, by law, keep a list of everybody that was sued and supposedly why. This is a government document, man. So sue the piss out of them. Keep posting away. Keep going for free speech, because if you don't, it's going to go full Nazi real quick.
A man who criticizes a local sheriff's office has been blocked by their Facebook page. He says this violates his First Amendment rights. NBC2's Joe Petrello talked to him and discovered a similar issue is being dealt with in the White House.
So I can still see their page, but I cannot comment, I cannot like, I'm nothing, cut off.
Andrew Sheets recently lost one of his most treasured privileges. He says apart from posts on his own social media, he frequently leaves comments of criticism on the Charlotte County Sheriff's Facebook page. But now when he goes on it, there is no place for him to write anything because the agency blocked him.
Yes, it's a violation of free speech. It's illegal. They can be sued for it. You do plan eventually on suing? Absolutely. Absolutely.
A similar issue is happening with President Trump. He's being sued by First Amendment advocates for blocking his critics on his personal Twitter, an account that has more than 35 million followers. The Charlotte County Sheriff's Office page clearly states people who routinely post profanity, hate speech, threats, commercial posts, and off-topic posts will be blocked. A spokesperson for the agency said different viewpoints are welcome, but whoever continually posts comments that they feel are inappropriate will be blocked. In Punta Gorda, Joe Petrello, NBC2.
Sheets told us he never used profanity. The sheriff's office would not tell us specifically why Sheets was blocked because of the upcoming lawsuit.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and we have another story to report that, oh my god, I'm shocked. But in the past couple of days, I had a new reporter from Ohio at the local newspaper here, Charlotte County Sun, contact me because in my FOIA request, I'm starting to add the lawyers' emails so they know what's going on the FOIA requests. And one of the FOIA requests was about violating the First Amendment or free speech on Facebook. They illegally blocked me, and you know, I'm not able to post, which is a violation of free speech. That's why they made free speech. A lot of people do not know that when a government runs anything, it turns into a government entity. And since they run the Facebook page, that's government entity, and that is free speech, period, and they are violating it. They're basically saying that free speech has rules, which it does not. There's lawsuits all over the country where, you know, many government officials, cops, sheriffs, and etc. are getting sued, and the people are winning because it's a violation of free speech. Basically, what Charlotte County Sheriff is doing is, if you don't lick their boots and you're not a cop sucker, and you say something that's negative against their tyranny, you're done. You know, we cannot let people know that, you know, there's other people here that don't think that, you know, policing for profit for victimless crimes is a you know, good thing. It's not a good thing. It's a bad thing. Our founding fathers did not fight for that. They fought for freedom. Are you freaking kidding me? In fact, here, you know, here's a way to think of it. If our founding fathers were here right now, would they think of the police and the sheriff as friend or foe? I say foe. They have far surpassed what the British did. They have far surpassed even what Nazi Germany did with their data collection now, all the gear that they have. I mean, literally, we have Nazi Germany stop and frisk. Then the way they do it now is with the road pirates, you know, busting you every single day for victimless crimes. A victimless crime is there has to be a victim. If you steal from somebody, correct, that there is a victim. But if he's pulling you over for maybe you went 1 mile per hour over, you know, brake light, whatever, he is violating your rights. There is no victim. What, you're the victim? Are you freaking kidding me? And it's completely out of control. And as you know, that then they violate your rights even more, especially here in Charlotte County with the fishing expedition. You know, then they start to say, well, you know, show me your papers, let me search your car, search your phone. It's just out freaking outrageous. Another way to prove that it is totally corrupt here, Charlotte County Sheriff is literally one of the last places in freaking America that does not have body cameras, car cameras, or court cameras. None of that. Let that sink in. That is telling you right there that they are so corrupt they don't want it on camera. They keep giving an excuse. Oh, somebody might be on video that you know they don't want to be seen. Really? They're literally on their Facebook page and on their Twitter right now, bragging about all the victimless crimes that they're busting right now with stories, pictures, and etc. That is not freedom, people. That is tyranny, period. In fact, our founding fathers and documents stated that if it gets to this point, take your fucking country back. Take your town back, your city back, your county back, your state back, your federal government back. And we are at that point. Take it back. One way you can take it back, jury nullification. Victimless crime, jury nullification. Vote no. If it goes to jury, say not guilty. You have the right. That's how we beat prohibition. That's why it's gone, because the war on drugs is a joke. It's just like prohibition. It does not work. It makes it work. It gives them an excuse to be at war with you. This is completely out of control. And this fucker, 5 people dead in jail, no outside investigation. Now we're hearing the prison down the road in Charlotte County, more people dead, no outside investigation. Also, a national story that should have went national, never did. This motherfucker, Charlotte County Sheriff Bill PRUMMELL, recorded attorney and clients in jail 2,000 times and no outside investigation, no cases dropped. I've talked to the lawyers who said, wow, we didn't know how they got all that information when we went to go to a plea bargain the case. That's how they got it, by violating your fucking rights. They recorded your ass. So this is the prick right here, unconstitutional Nazi himself, Sheriff Bill PRUMMELL. And even though it's in the paper today, he's going to be sued for this. You can see it. I can still not comment. The comment box is not there. He doesn't give a crap. But the Twitter, I busted him, screen grabbed it, sent it. He let me back on. And this is how he's saying that, he has the right to block me. Like I said, he's saying that free speech has rules. Look at all this crap. Basically, with this many rules, you can block whoever it is doesn't agree with you. And that's what they did to me. In fact, now that we got a reporter on this, I'm asking for, okay, give me everything that I supposedly said was illegal, and it still doesn't matter. I'm still going to sue your ass. But, wow. We finally got a newspaper to wake up and report this. I will admit we have had before when the Charlotte County Sheriff, one of the deputies, illegally looked me up and then outed me, took all that information from the David system, put it on LEOAFFAIRS chat room, and to all 500 deputies and the people that work at the jail, and dox me. We have to have 17 cameras on the house now because we don't know if are they going to come by. Are the cops so corrupt they're going to come by and shoot the house, firebomb the house? We don't know. That's why there's cameras all over our house. 2 cameras in a car. I carry a camera. We got you can do Facebook live streaming. I highly recommend that one, by the way, if you can get it going. But it's that corrupt, man. It's just disgusting. But at least we finally got another person to support us. He investigated the free speech issue, and basically they're still saying, it says it in the article. I'll do a screen reader here for the article. They still don't care. They still don't give a shit. I violated the rules. And like I said in the article, and I said to the reporter, I didn't know free speech had rules. That's why they called it free speech, for this exact reason, you stupid fuckhead Bill PRUMMELL. You Nazi fuck.
Charlotte County COPWATCH made in on the front page of the newspaper for the violation of free speech by the extremely corrupt Charlotte County Sheriff Bill PRUMMELL. He thinks that the First Amendment has rules which it does not. That's why they call it free speech. Watchdog website owner fights sheriff over Facebook ban. By Jonathan Choice. Staff writer. PUNTA GORDA, the operator of a government watchdog website, is claiming the Charlotte County Sheriff's Office is violating his First Amendment rights by blocking him on social media. Andrew Sheets, who runs Charlotte County COPWATCH, is alleging the agency blocked him from the Sheriff Office's Facebook page after he posted several updates critical of the office. He also was temporarily banned from Twitter. Sheets has hired a Bonita Springs-based attorney, Don Drelos Thompson, and plans to file a federal lawsuit. Sheets' posts often target the agency and its alleged misuse of power. Before being blocked on Facebook, Sheets posted, "I am white and have personally experienced the Charlotte County Sheriff's corruption. It woke me up big time. I'm illegally and unconstitutionally being blocked on Facebook and Twitter. Anything run by the government is open and cannot be blocked," Sheets said. This issue has become the center of much debate lately as President Donald Trump is being sued by a group of those he blocked on Twitter. The complaint, filed in federal court in New York in July, alleges President Trump's Twitter account, @RealDonaldTrump, has become an important public forum for speech by, to, and about the president. In blocking individuals from receiving and replying to his tweets, Trump is engaging in viewpoint-based discrimination prohibited by the First Amendment, said Robert Loeb, a Chicago-based lawyer specializing in Supreme Court litigation, according to Forbes. Loeb said tweets are considered official statements and blocking someone based on their viewpoints is patently unconstitutional. Sheets has filed public records requests to determine why he was blocked from the agency's social media accounts. He received responses from CCSO Records Division, saying, "There are no responsive documents to your request." Katie Heck, a spokesperson for CCSO, said the reason for the ban can be found in the agency's Facebook terms and conditions, which state the agency has the right to remove comments that include material unrelated to the purpose and topical scope of the page. The page is not meant for comments that do not directly relate to the purpose or topical scope of the page. While we welcome different viewpoints, you can find many negative comments under our posts. We do require the comments comply with our terms of use. When a Facebook user routinely violates the terms, they will be blocked from the ability to post any further, per our guidelines, Heck said in an email. Sheets responded, "I didn't know free speech had terms and conditions." In a landmark judgment that may have major implications in the Trump case, a federal judge in Virginia ruled last week that an elected official violated the free speech of a citizen by blocking them on Facebook. Loudoun County School Board Chairwoman Phyllis Randall temporarily blocked Brian Davidson after he criticized the board on social media. U.S. District Judge James Kacharis said Randall's Facebook page was a public forum and, in banning Davidson, she committed a cardinal sin under the First Amendment, according to Fox Business. In a 44-page ruling, Kacharis wrote, "The suppression of critical commentary regarding elected officials is the quintessential form of viewpoint discrimination against which the First Amendment guards." Loudoun County School Board, located in Ashburn, Virginia, updated the terms and conditions on its Facebook page in April, stating it's not a public forum, adding a limited opportunity is provided at the site for public comment that is directly related and limited to the official postings. School board members updated their page's terms to stress its personal intent. A CCSO deputy a year ago was reprimanded for using the department's database to obtain private information on sheets without permission or reason. The COPWATCH page was founded 4 years ago and yields about 2.5 million views a month, with 36 million views since its creation. Watchdog website owner fights sheriff over Facebook ban.
Into law enforcement nowadays. And it's a nationwide trend. I've talked to sheriffs and police chiefs not only in the state but around the nation, and they're having problems hiring. We got a couple things working against us. Number one is when the economy is turning around, when it's doing well, a lot of people will go into the private sector because yes, you can make more money up front. And then secondly, everybody knows the anti-law enforcement sentiment that's been going on. So a lot of people aren't rushing into this profession. So we have that growth that we're trying to really... Yes?
Yes, I have two questions. Do you believe in free speech and the Constitution on your government-ran Facebook page?
Mr. Sheets, you know why you were banned. We have rules. You did not follow the rules.
All right.
Anybody else? Yes, ma'am.
I have an easy question. In Florida, can a consumer buy Narcan at a pharmacy? I know in other parts of the country they've allowed...
I don't think you can yet in Florida, but I believe, if I remember correctly, there is a bill up in Tallahassee right now. So they're trying to get it passed.
Thank you.
So, yes.
Sheriff, why was this citizen banned from your Facebook website? What's that all about?
He didn't follow the rules.
What rules did he break?
They're posted on our Facebook page. You're more than welcome to read it.
You wouldn't be able to share
Anybody
with
else?
us? You wouldn't be able to share with us?
Yes, ma'am.
Excuse me, my question was not...
I'm talking to her. Yes,
I asked you
ma'am.
a question. You work for me, sir.
I don't work for you.
Yes,
Ma'am.
you do. Why did you ban this citizen?
Ma'am, what's your
You
question?
can't answer the question, Sheriff?
I think it's been asked and answered.
Why is it, your department is supposed to be keeping the peace, taking care of whatever. It doesn't seem right to me that you also have to take care of those who are mentally ill and those who are drug addicts. Why don't they open up a facility? I mean, you're going to have to hire more staff, and where are you going to put all these people? You said 60% between the...
Yeah.
That doesn't make
That's
sense.
what I'm telling you. That's been the question. Like I said, when When the government can't seem to come up with answers, they push it off on us, and then it's up to us to try and figure it out.
Well, that's not right.
Yes, sir.
I noticed this past year, I haven't seen much in the paper about roadhouses, as far as finding roadhouses and shutting them down. Is that still a problem?
It's decreased a lot, and that's basically because some of the legalization that's been going on in other states. We are seeing a lot of it being imported from these other states. Right now, you know who your biggest trafficker is in drugs? The United States Postal Service.
Just a follow-up question. What about meth? How do you find meth operations?
Just a lot of good investigation. We get some tip work and all that stuff. So.
Especially for building it.
Yeah, they are very explosive. You got to be very careful with them. We do have some people on our staff that are specially trained to take them apart because they are very, very explosive. Ma'am, you had a question?
Oh yeah, to follow up on this immigration situation. If a Hispanic person were in an accident,
Can you speak just a little louder, please? We can really hear
if a
you.
Hispanic person, appearing person, were in an accident, it was clearly not their fault. Are you telling me that there would be no reason then that you would contact ICE?
No, I don't. We don't.
You don't what?
We don't contact ICE on that.
But I'll talk to you after.
Okay. Because remember, right now we don't have it's the federal government's responsibility, and also they have jurisdiction over immigration. We as local law enforcement do not. So when we take somebody in on a local crime, local charges, we have custody of them and we will notify ICE. But yeah, I'll talk to you afterwards because I don't know what you're talking about.
Sheriff, I'd like to ask you another question.
No, sir. Anybody else?
My family and members of this crowd have went to war defending freedom and the right to
And I thank you for your service. Yes,
We'd
ma'am.
like you to answer the question.
My husband and I are snowbirds, and we're down here 6, 7, 8 months. We love it here, and we're very grateful to have a police station right in Inglewood now. Anyway, we're over in Rotunda, on Rotunda Circle, and we noticed last year, I think the speed limits were like 30, and now we came back this year, and I can't remember, just when they were changed to 35, so now it's 35.
Yeah, that is up to the county. They set the speed limits. We don't. They usually come out and they have their engineers do studies with traffic and speed, and then they determine the proper speed. Because I also notice on Boundary they've lowered the speed limit. Yes, that used to be 45.
And I noticed with this same thing, it's 30 miles an hour there, but I wondered why it was 30 there and 35 on our side, but if you don't have anything to do with it.
No, I don't have anything to do that. We don't set it, we just enforce it.
How do we do as citizens in our...
You can reach out to your county commissioner. I don't know if you guys ever have Bill speak to you guys? Yeah, Bill Truex will come and speak to your group, but you can reach out to him individually, or you can invite him to one of these sessions like he did me and ask him to kind of give you an overview of the county and also voice your concerns. But either way, you can contact his office or...
Because our road is so narrow, and there are no sidewalks.
Yeah, there's no sidewalks over there.
There's no place to walk. We do walk on the roads, but I mean, we have to get off sometimes, and let the traffic pass and so on.
So I never know if they raised Rotunda Circle to 35 from 30.
They go 50, 60 through there.
All the other
Okay. Well, I know we've been getting a lot of complaints of speeders over there, and I know Chris has been having his staff out there as much as we can. That's one of the biggest complaints we get countywide is regard to traffic. So.
Who's correct?
I'm sorry, Lieutenant Williams.
Oh, because Rotunda West, I mean, this has been going on for years. will advise you to call the police. So I don't think Truex is involved at all. I mean, give you a story.
Let's find out.
He's not going to.
Well, when it comes to setting the speed limits, that is the county function. I have nothing to do with that. Now, I can make some recommendations to them, but they are going to do their studies and side with what their engineer says.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that we are advised to call the police.
There's speeders, yes.
Well, yeah, with the speeders, you're absolutely right. That's what they're going to say, because that's what we do. We have to enforce that. So, yeah. No, and he will tell you that. Anybody else?
You have a question in the back. What are you afraid of, Sheriff? Why can't you answer all citizens?
All I'm going to ask is about intelligence of policing, that's all.
Here's the venue. American Legion Hall, people died and bled for free speech, and he's trying to restrict
Correct.
it. Please, wake up,
He
people.
answered the question. He didn't like his answer.
No, he works for us. He is supposed to answer all questions.
I'm asking about intelligence policing. What are you using for software and hardware?
Yeah, why don't you be civil, Sheriff, and answer the question? Why did you ban a citizen? Drop it. What are you afraid of, Sheriff?
Follow the directions, I'll say.
Who's got your tongue?
Intelligence policing, what are you using for software and hardware? That's all I'm asking.
We've got a lot of different
No, I'm
programs.
having it right here in this public meeting.
That's all I'm asking.
Try to force me
That's
out.
all I'm asking.
This is rude. You and he together is rude.
Yeah, and you're all on video.
This is supposed to be
denying
America.
Free speech.
So soon.
Well, thank you very much, everybody. I appreciate it.
We thank you. I'm Al President of Neighborhood Watch. I appreciate you all coming. I'm sure that some of you might have some additional questions. The sheriff might be around for a few minutes afterwards, but there are some refreshments in the back, and stay around and enjoy the refreshments. And thank you all for coming.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself. American
Be ashamed of yourself.
Please do.
I'm not going to tell you.
No free speech.
Oh my God. The agenda is free speech. Transparency in government. If a government official won't answer a question, why they ban the citizen, something's wrong. You bet. Oh, free speech.
That's not it.
Freedom.
That is not it.
Freedom. Have you ever heard of freedom?
I understand freedom. What's the freedom about?
This gentleman over here has been banned from posting on the Facebook page of Charlotte County Government Sheriff's Department.
Is he in violation of the rules?
I wanted to know. The sheriff refused to answer.
It's none of
That
our
was the
business.
question. Well, why wouldn't he answer the question? What's so difficult about the question?
What did you do on Facebook? What's the agenda? What is the problem?
We're in American Legion Hall. These men have died and bled for free speech.
I mean,
you
you
people
obviously
trampled on.
Did you even serve? You don't look like a couple of jerks. There's nothing better to do in your time.
Hey, Sheriff, we have a question about why your office, your intelligence division, is investigating private citizens for criminal investigation that happen to be activists that are overseeing your department? Why would you have your intelligence division investigate private citizens? We have done... Sir, we don't hate anyone. We love freedom and we love American people. And government is out of control. That's why you're seeing such a revolt nationwide. Why can't you just answer, why is Susan Edwards, your intelligence division, investigating private citizens? This should not happen.
Are you here to apply for a job?
Possibly I might be applying for a job, but that's irrelevant to my question. Why would you ask that question?
Well, enjoy the fair.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Excuse you?
Excuse me, sir.
So those of you that haven't been on a bike before,
Sheriff's getting a little too pushy. You work for us, Sheriff. Just keep that in mind. At one time we respected you, but not with that type of attitude.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and I wanted to explain what fair use is. You can use pieces of news articles if you're doing it for news reporting, you have commentary, and you're doing it for education purposes. So that's what fair use is, as you can see right here. Another reason why I wanted to make this video is to let you know I have just joined with Patreon. A nice thing with Patreon, I make no money on YouTube. They took the money away years ago, and so this is another way to give, and it's a nice thing too because you can give monthly. You can give $1, $5, $10, whatever. I do 4 to 5 hours a day on trying to wake the sheeple up on how corrupt it is and different ways that you can fight the corruption. So Patreon is a way that you can do it, and then of course the old way is still there. Donate to Sheriff County Cop Watch with PayPal or credit card. So keep that in mind. 4 to 5 hours a day. I make no money, but the corruption happened to me and I'm sick of it, so I'm trying to wake people up. But my wife would love it if if we could get some help out there. There's 47,000 subscribers. Just think if each one of you subscribers just gave let's say actually yes, $1 a month. 47,000 subscribers gave $1 a month. That would be awesome. That's not going to happen. But anyways, that would be great if it did happen. But you know, do the math in your head. Just think about it. Like I said, 4 to 5 hours a day. I get no money from YouTube. YouTube has gone nuts. You can't do anything anymore. They're taking the money away everywhere. So these are a couple different ways that you can still help out with all this time that I put in. And as you know, I'm in a special situation where, you know, at least I can do it. You know, 4 to 5 hours a day. We have a cleaning company during the day. That's what allows me to do this, and we're debt free. So this is my hobby. I don't go fishing and all that other crap. I try to save the world. So help me out to make the wife happy, man. In fact, if you guys did give $1 a day, and there was 47,000 of you, and you did it, and each of you gave $1, and that was every month, oh my God, yes, I could quit. I could start suing them. Another idea too that we have is, you know, if I got, you know, some funds, we could actually contact everyone that has been ticketed and or arrested and put in jail and start sending them postcards to let them know we're here, and to see if everything went all right, and if it didn't, find out their story. So we could even do more investigations and more lawsuits. Lawsuits take money. So just think about that. You know, 47,000 of you so far right now. You know, $1 a day. I mean, $1 a month on Patreon, or $5 a month Patreon, 10, 20, whatever. Just do the math in your head. Help out. This is a lot of work every single day. Thanks.